So guys, we're going to take a look at the next formation. It's going to be a tight flex. This is going to be a formation we're going to audible into from the tight Y offs, and you can see it's just a slight adjustment. Now from the audibles, we're going to be taking a look at bench switch, the halfback counter, the slot curl, and the cross play. So let's go ahead and just jump into our base play, which we're going to be taking a look at is going to be the RPO peak slant bubble. Once again, we're going to be going with the nickel formations. So we've got a nice little counter play, which allows you to go and attack your opponent off the far side. You probably, sometimes you get some pretty good seal blocking, sometimes you don't. So let's go ahead and see if we can beef this up at all. Got the tight end outs. Let's go ahead and motion this guy over. Snap the ball, and now you got an extra blocker that you can throw into to that scheme. I probably wouldn't do that particular option a lot, just because I want to try to catch my opponent off guard and not provide any kind of predictability. But if he's showing me the same type of stuff, you can go ahead and give this to your opponent to try to get yourself some extra blockers. Now, here's the plays that I jumped into that I wanted to go ahead and show you. First and foremost, slot curl. This is a passing concept that I've been having some really good success with, which basically this little crossing route on the backside is just very deadly and gets separation. And because you've got a post and a streak above it, it just opens up very easy. What I like about this particular play is that you've got a curl against some type of man coverage that you can use against your opponent, against cover 3 and stuff like that. So I love this particular play concept because it's very easy reads, and it's really just, it's a 1-2 read for me more than anything else. And if I'll take a peek at the seam, or I might be able to get the corner out, depending on the type of coverage, if it's pressed or not. But really for me, when I run this play, it's really just a simple Higbee, Puka, type situation. Puka is going to get separation, and that area is going to be completely cleared out. So you'll get easy progressions and reads from there. Now let's talk about the plays that are really, really cool. Is this cross play? This play is really cool. You could streak up the wide receiver Smith right over the middle seam, and what happens is this crossing route by your number 2 or number 1 wide receiver is going to be wide open. So this is a good play to go and jump into. Quick snap it, do a streak route. Sometimes that streak will be open for an easy completion, and I'm going to quickly audible into it, make one adjustment, snap the ball. Now, if you want to play around with your opponent, another adjustment you could do with the cross play is do an inside whip and a streak on the backside. The reason to do this is that I'm looking to try to open up the whip underneath. And then I'm also going to have basically that crossing route over the top of it if you got an opponent that stays underneath against the whip. So straighten this up. Going to look for that whip. The whip's available. If not, you've got this crossing route once again, making it very difficult for your opponent to go ahead and stop things underneath. Now, the problem with this formation is got everything going off to the left with these plays. You basically have that left, and you've got this crossing route. So we want to build in a route concept on the back side that's going to basically help you with your reads. So a thing you could do is do something similar like so, where you've got basically an outs, a wheel route, and then you've got essentially the ability to go and hit your opponent with the backside. So let's go ahead and take a look at this particular place, this bench concept. We streak this guy up and we do ourselves a little return route on the backside. This will basically give you an opportunity to hit your opponent to the outside. On the right side, you've got a deep corner route, you got a clear out route, and then you've got a return route that's going to come back to you. So streak this guy up, do the return, and if you got basically that type of situation, you can go and hit that off to the side. So got a little pressure. I don't really have the best offensive line with this Rams team. They're going to give up some sheds, but what I like about this is that it essentially is going to give you an opportunity to go ahead and work your way on the backside. You can build off of that if you wanted to. Do some type of a concept like so, where you got a deep crosser, and this allows you to go and attack your opponent right over the middle of the field in different areas of the field. So we'll play around with that, but really it's about these two plays: curl slot, cross, and then throwing in this halfback counter just to keep our opponent guessing, keep them honest. you know, basically it's going to give you an opportunity to go ahead and keep things rolling for you. So we'll jump into the next formation from here.